During this time of the pandemic and huge weather events like in Texas, there are scammers out there that may look to take advantage of people's generosity. And this morning I want to welcome Leslie Salling with United Way of East Tennessee Highlands to discuss what we should be on the lookout for when it comes to donating to a nonprofit. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, unfortunately there are people that will take advantage out there, and it's time to kind of educate ourselves, isn't it, about when we make a donation.
Yes, there are certain things you want to look for when you're donating to a nonprofit. So the first thing I would recommend people to do is go to their website. It's 2021. They should have a website.
Right.
And on that website, you want to look for a few things. So their tax form is the 990,
Right.
and that has to be filed by all 501c3 nonprofit agencies. And what you're looking for is for them to have that available for you. You can request it if you can't find it on their website, but that should tell you what their mission statement is, and it should show you if their money that is being donated to them is going towards that specific mission.
And I know a lot of nonprofits will tell you up front 100% is going, or 75%. They will tell you exactly what's going toward that mission of that nonprofit.
Yes, and do keep in mind when you're looking at that number, that is an important number, and the 990 will tell you what that money is being spent on.
Right.
So whether it's salaries or office supplies or rent, and all that's important to run a nonprofit, so we want to keep that in mind. Another thing that will be on the 990 and should be on their website is their board of directors, so I would take a look at that. You may recognize people, you may even have a friend on the board that you can call and ask more specific questions about the agency. And then, you know, some things that are private, their strategic plan is private, but a lot of nonprofits will share that. They should at least have their mission, vision, their characteristics that they live by, you know, their values on their website. So those are the things I would encourage people to look for when they're giving to a nonprofit. And even if we're talking about a national nonprofit, like American Red Cross, you know, you may look at when you're looking at some of these natural disasters and things, they usually have local, regional, you know, places that you can give to. So if you're wanting to give your donations to your local region, be sure and look for that local nonprofit within the national, you know, arena.
And I think sometimes, too, people are a little leery when they get those phone calls from nonprofits. But most of the time, if a nonprofit's going to be doing a phone call campaign or something like that, they will announce it. They will advertise it up front, we're going to be calling. But if you just get a cold call from somebody, it's maybe time to be just a little leery of it.
Yeah, and even then, you know, you may want to wait and just pause before giving a donation over the phone and do the research and see if you can find that organization, and then maybe give through a more secure channel.
Absolutely. And there are things to consider when you're talking to someone with a nonprofit. There are certain things that are proprietary, they need to keep as private, and there's some things that are completely public information. You just need to do your research on those as well.
Yeah, and it changes state by state. So if you're looking at giving to a nonprofit that's out of state, you may not be able to get something that you could get from a nonprofit that's in Tennessee. So it's definitely worth doing your research on that.
And when folks do make a donation to the United Way, they can feel rest assured that, you know, you have several different organizations under the blanket of United Way, but all of them have been vetted.
Yes, that's one thing we do at United Way. We look at their 990s, we look at their board of directors, we make sure that they kind of are meeting all those requirements that we would personally look at if we were going to give to an organization.
And switching gears on you just a little bit, but congratulations, y'all met your goal for this year.
Thank you. Yes, we surpassed our goal. That, you know, our community really stepped up during this time of need, and it's needed more than ever right now. A lot of that was COVID relief funding, so we were so thankful to everybody in the community for stepping up and helping us surpass our goal.
And our communities here in Northeast Tennessee, Southwest Virginia, Western North Carolina, so giving. I mean, we really are a giving people.
Yes, it's not called the volunteer state for nothing.
That's exactly right.
We're definitely giving, especially in this region as well.
All right, Leslie, thank you so much for all that you and everyone there at United Way is doing.
Thank you.
All right, we've got some information for you right there at the bottom of the screen. Just remember, if you're going to be generous, you're going to make a donation to a nonprofit, do just a little bit of research before you make that donation. And we'll be back with more Daytime just in a little bit.